Hi, we're the Foothill Cheerleaders, and Operation Football starts now.
Live from the News 3 studios, this is Operation Football, powered by the News 3 Station Casino Sports Desk.
That's what I'm talking about, Jesse.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Operation Football, the very best high school football show in Las Vegas, as voted on by our producer, Kaylee, and director, Justin.
I'm pretty sure our bosses paid them to say that, but hey, we'll take what we can get, right?
That's right. Jesse Merrick, Brian Salmon.
Yeah.
What, you think it's going to be a good show?
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
I think it will be.
I think it will be as well. All right, folks, let's go ahead and get right to it. Our game of the week. And that is where we find our Amber Dixon. Hey, Amber, somebody though had to go in our Operation Football game of the week, Desert Pines at Foothill. And it was a battle between two undefeated teams. And at Foothill High, of course, that's where the game was at. But no team is going to be perfect after tonight's barn burner. Amber, show us what you got.
All right, the team that is no longer perfect tonight is Foothill. Those Falcons had a little trouble hanging with a Desert Pines team that has several D1 prospects.
The Foothill Falcons were 4-0 ahead of tonight's game and got a rude awakening when Desert Pines returned the opening kickoff for a touchdown. Here, Desert Pines up 6-zip in the first quarter when their QB, RJ Tagatzes, throws a little pass over the top to tight end Darnell Washington, and the five-star recruit, the top recruit in the state of Nevada in the class of 2020, is just too big for everyone on the field and goes 22 yards for the touchdown. Down 20-0 in the second quarter, Foothill would get on the board when Coy Riggin hooked up with Thomas Fisher Welch in the end zone. A painful 6 points for the senior wide receiver. But second half, and DP's Darnell Washington would make this one-handed TD catch look oh so easy. And the Desert Pines Jaguars would go on to win 33-14. Two scores out of your top tight end, the five-star recruit, Darnell Washington. What makes him special to you?
He's a special athlete. You know, tonight they had Georgia, Miami here looking at him, and he just put on a show. He's just an amazing talent.
Darnell, 2 touchdowns from you tonight. What did you think of your own performance?
I started a little slow. Actually, no, I started pretty good. Kind of went downhill. Our team spirit kind of went down a little bit. But then we finished, we fought, and the outcome came.
Ahead of tonight's game, Desert Pines had talked about the need of shutting down number 2 on Foothill, but turns out that Foothill needed to be just as concerned about number 2 on Desert Pines. That's a freshman wide receiver, DeAndre Moore. He had 2 touchdowns for the Jaguars tonight. Reporting live from a very windy Foothill High School, I'm Amber Dixon, back to you.
Man, I just can't get over that kid number 1. That is a grown man among many young boys there. Thanks, Amber. A tight game over there. With that, we'll move to a game that on paper looked like it would be tight if you looked at the records. Both Bishop Gorman and Silverado entered this one at 3-1, but that's where the similarities stop, because Gorman is Gorman, and they did Gorman things tonight. First possession of the game for the Gales, and first touch of the game for the Gales. Micah Bowens hooks up with his favorite wideout, Rome Adunze, and it's 7-0, but still in the first, up 14-0 now. Ragsdale's rocking 6 with his eyes set on just that. You see that? The defender's legs went out like a couple on date night. That ain't getting it done. 21 skunk for the Gales. You like that, huh?
Not bad.
The scores were great, and but you know, I'm all about the 6 snags. How about that one right there? Cam Hunterton hitting us with the full send snag. Gotta like that. He's down at the 1, and they'd punch it into play later and cruise to the 62-0 homecoming win.
And folks, a game that easily could have been our game of the week, the undefeated Centennial Bulldogs, with an opportunity to show they are for real. They travel to Arborview to take on the Aggies in a huge Mountain Northwest matchup. Oh, this would be a good one tonight.
It's a part of the Red Sea right there.
You like that? Moses part in the Red Sea? How about this guy part in the Red Sea with his speed? Jordan Smith. You see what I did there, Jesse? I took what you said, and then I said something. Anyway, this kid is fast. I mean, he is really fast. He's probably number 1 in speed on their team. Maybe that's why they gave him that jersey number. Touchdown for Jordan Smith. But Arborview, obviously, they're a good team for a reason. Look at the pitch and catch. Is that a Dilfer dime? Can we say that?
I think we could throw that in there.
I think we can say that. And how about this? They could probably use this kicker with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a team that Jesse likes, because a
come
beautiful
on,
field
man.
goal
You had to go after the
by
Bucs.
Centennial right there. And then it's number 1 again. Are you going to catch this kid?
Nope.
No, you're not catching Jordan Smith, the fiery, fast, flame-throwing, running kid from Centennial. But Arborview would stay in this game. The handoff, number 37, scores a touchdown for the Aggies. Had a chance to kind of come back and maybe tie the game with a field goal or win with a touchdown. But the defensive line for the Centennial Bulldogs, too much. They get the win, 17-14 over the Arborview Aggies.
I had to start going through my progressions and slowing it down a little bit. And once that big play came and just track speed came on, the usual.
Since we've been trying to do this since we was all freshmen, like the players that have been with me, we've been building this team for so long. It feels so magnificent that we can get the dub tonight.
I like that. Feels so magnificent.
It does. I heard last that they beat Arborview
What,
was
8
when
years?
Britney Spears shaved her head.
Wow.
With that, let's look at some scores, huh?
Very nice.
Yeah, you like that?
Scores!
Scores, come on, guys. Let's go. Let's pop them up. There we go.
Hi, we're the Desert Pines cheerleaders, Operation Football. We'll be right back. Let's go, Let's go, DP! We're the Arborview cheerleaders, and welcome to Operation Football.
Arborview cheerleaders very happy at that point.
Yeah, at that point they were.
Yes. Welcome back to Operation Football. Jesse Merrick, Brian Salmon, and Jesse. It's going to be hard to top that first segment that we just had.
It is, but luckily we have 2 more segments to try and do it, so
All right, well,
see if we can get it done.
let's see what we can do here. I'll see what I can do with these highlights we have right here, which are actually very good. Coronado, the Cougars, taking on the Legacy Longhorns. The Cougars out the gate quickly. Keegan Tharp, nice little quick out to Andrew Montez. 7-0, the Cougars are up. More from Coronado, doing it through the air and by land. Chris Avila takes a handoff and shows the speed. He might not be Jordan Smith, but that kid can still run. 14-0, this game's over. We should probably go to the next set of highlights.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe we should stay on these highlights because on the ensuing kickoff, Carlos Julian, looking like Max Julian, the Mac, scored the touchdown.
The return of the Mac.
You see what I'm on fire tonight. I'm just going to go ahead and break my arm and pat myself on the back there. The band out there loving what I'm saying, loving this game. And how about the quarterback for Legacy, Evan Oleas or Michael Vick? If you're number 7 and you're a QB, you have to be left-handed, I guess. A nice touchdown pass to Anthony Miles, and then it's Oleas again to Aaron Holloway. You may see this catch again. Woo. Did you see that?
Yeah, we're seeing that one
behind the
again.
back of the defender.
That's
Legacy.
a safe bet.
Yes, they go on to get the victory, 42-21.
All right, we'll hit you with a little flashback Friday to yesterday, though. Thursday Night Lights. Durango taking on Spring Valley, scoreless in the first, but not for long. Alurian Green takes off down the left side, not a body on him. That's a 20-yard tud and a 7-0 Durango lead. It'd stay that way till late in the first. That's when Frank Bartley went right up the gut. Dude's all over the place, but Bartley's built for that cram life. Tie ball game. Then with 10 seconds to go till the end of the half, things got crazy. We got a Hail Mary and a tip drill. Check it out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Gild's got his head on a swivel there. He hauls it in, and you know this kid hits the weight room. You drag the guys right into the end zone there. How about that? And from there, it was all Durango. They cruised to the 33-15 win, improving to 2-4 on the year. All right, guys, we got a couple more scores for you, and we'll be back for the play of the night. Stick around.
We're the Bishop Gorman cheerleaders, and you're watching Operation Football on News Channel.
Operation Football, baby. It's our favorite part of the night. Let's get to it.
You can't beat
Plays
it.
of the
Plays
night.
of the night. All right. First up, it's the Legacy Longhorns. Evan Elias to Aaron Holloway. You saw it before. He catches the ball over the back of the defender. Shout out to friend of the show, Willie G, for calling this as one of the plays of the night. I don't know how you top that one, but obviously, Brian, I know you're going to try, but that's not till we look at it a couple more
Yes,
times.
our photographer, Jeff Burris, a very good job of getting that play. All right, our next play of the night, it's Darnell Washington, the #1 tight end in the nation, for Desert Pines. Is he a tight end or is he a lineman, a linebacker? Is he a Terminator?
His birth certificate. That's what I want to see.
Goodness gracious, and he's fast. He's got the shoulder pads flapping.
Man.
A tight end screen. When's the last time you seen a tight end screen?
Not for a very long time.
Yeah, that's it. All right, folks, let's chime in as we get out of the show here. Team Mom Stewart, Team Mom Williams. I guess we're going out on them. Operation Football, Jesse Merrick, Brian Solomon. We will see you next week.